Oh, wait. There we go.
Is my thing going up and down?
Yes.
Yay! We did it, everybody. We took a whole week off and we didn't forget how to do it. Welcome back. Thanks for being here. So I was surprised to find a potato dish that we have not done on this show. There's another one, but it's like super. You got to like take 3 days to like cut on a slicer. You do it really thin, and then you stack them back together, and you compress them together, and then you fry them, and it's like it's supposed to be really good, but it also is like a long time. So we missed you too, Ping, and so this was when I saw the picture of this when I was searching for this last night. That's right, I was prepared. I got most of this done last night. I thought they were scallops the way they looked, but turns out they're potatoes. So first thing we want to do is we want to mix a couple of things together. First, we'll do a cocktail, but we're also going to. No, I didn't. This one. Sorry, I know my back of my head is great television. So this is just crema. It's very similar to creme fraiche. It's a little bit like.
Yeah, sorry, they didn't have it in creme fraiche.
Yeah. The only difference with this is it's going to be a little bit more liquidy.
Excuse me.
So if you really wanted to, actually this doesn't look too bad. You could run it through a cloth and you could get out some of the moisture. Kind of like what you do with yogurt if you want Greek yogurt. So we need a cup of this, which is, what is this? 15 ounces? We need half of this, basically. Oh yeah, see that's okay. So I think it's depending on there's different types of crema. I don't know if you know this. There's Mexicana, there's like Argentinian, there's Venezuelan, and I think that also has to do with some of the texture of it. The difference between like creme fraiche and like sour cream, it's very similar, it's the same kind of process. A lot of times we don't get cultured sour cream in America, and this has some cultures in it, and it's,
Gotcha.
So. But I recommend if you can get sour cream with cultures in it, you should, because you get a nice tangy butt. Oh wait. I know, Deefy, no creme fraiche for a French dish. Don't come after me in the comments, by the way. Okay, so the other thing is just taking some tarragon here. Tangy butts are the best butts. What was that? Denise said that, right? You said something about
it's tangy butt, and she's like, I have a tangy butt.
Yeah. Speaking of which, Denise is not here today because she's out of country in the Netherlands.
Well, she's flying there right now.
She's Dutch. Isn't that weird?
She is Dutch. She's going to stay outside of Amsterdam.
Yeah, so. Well, let me tell you that the strawberry's decent, but the cherry is good.
What about the blackberry? They had blackberry, but I didn't get it.
No.
I thought you would reject it.
It's no good. I've had it, and it just tastes. The weird thing is that, like, the cherry Dr. Pepper doesn't taste chemically, but all the rest of them, to me, have like a chemically taste to them.
Yeah.
But tangy butt. You should see a doctor. I mean, you're probably not wrong. So I'm taking a little bit of our.
How would I know?
If you've had a tangy butt?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess you need a friend to tell you. Okay, I need zest of 1 whole lemon. So this whole dealer. Well, I went to and got some pumpkin seeds, which should be the one I planted should be
You need to ask your spouse.
Nope, no glitch over here, Ping. I almost called you Tang, which is weird. Anyways,
tangy butt.
Yeah. So that's good. I've got all my tomatoes popped up, which is great. I thinned them out. I have pea shoots, but the rabbits keep eating them, so I'm going to have to go rabbit hunting and figure that out.
Elmer Fudd.
Like Elmer Fudd. Hopefully I have just a little bit better success than old Elmer Fudd does. So all we're really going to do is add that. It's not a ton of zest, so just so you know. It's just going to add a nice brightness to everything. I don't cook enough with tarragon. It's nice though.
What does it smell like? Tarragon.
I was going to say, it smells like tarragon. I need 2 teaspoons of fresh tarragon here. I'm not doing it like a super heavy chop on it. I want some chunkers. So that's good. What else have we? Amy was on spring break and spent last week hacking her lungs up, which is not great, but so much so that you thought you were coughing so much your ribs hurt, huh?
Oh yeah, for 2 days my ribs hurt.
Which is a bummer. Nobody likes that.
It's a bummer.
Allergies have been kicking my butt. I woke up one day and I was like, I swear, I was like, I can't breathe. Something's wrong. And then we had slept with the window open because it was nice out. And so
that was a mistake.
That was a huge mistake. We decided not to do that again. So, and that's it. I'm going to give this a little bit of a stir. And
now this is a dipper for the potatoes? Or a sauce for the potatoes?
Yeah, you can use it. They're going to be, it's just a nice little balance thing. Because these are going to be like kind of, the stock we're making, we're not making stock. The stock we're using is chicken stock. We're putting butter and some herbs and things like that in there. So, wow. I missed it. I have been not Minecrafting. I got burnt out, and so now I played like 12 hours of Civilization 5 the other day, and now I think I'm ready. So the other thing too is I want this cold, so I'm just gonna take a little taster here. Herby and delicious.
Herby and delicious.
Oh man, that's really good.
Say actually.
Well, you know, I didn't know. So
Of course it's really good.
So I've got potatoes. I've already got them peeled and I've got them cut into 2-inch
cylinders?
Yes. And I'm gonna grab those. I've got them in the refrigerator cut and they're put in water, so some of the, but we don't want to leach.
Don't mind our messy kitchen.
That's okay. We don't want to lose too much of the starch that's in here because part of the magic is that the starch helps absorb and break down and gelatinize it, which is why it gets so soft, and there's a lot of science to that. So we'll go over that when we talk about the side dish science of it. But I didn't want these oxidizing and turning brown.
Good plan.
So now I'm just going to put these on this towel.
Yes, Stevie, I decided that our house should start looking more like us, and so I have been
Yes, I was going to bring that
adding
up.
plants and hanging plants. See over here in the corner, the hanging plants. More and more and more.
I already put it in the fridge.
And
okay,
now Doug has to keep them alive.
I was just going to say I've got to get a
Good
schedule.
at that part.
Okay, so I got to get some sugar, and I'm going to.
You're very all over the place today.
Yeah, I wanted to
Making me work for my.
I wanted to make some
cocktail
movement. I was watching the last couple, and it's very static.
Well, you're cooking. What are you supposed to do? Do a dance?
Be chaotic.
Oh.
What was I doing? Where is it? You need fine sugar.
Juggle knives, juggle potatoes, much safer.
I can juggle, but they're wet potatoes, so instead of hot potatoes. So nobody wants to see that.
It's potatoes.
I got a mortar and pestle, and I'm just kind of giving it a little bit of. This is pretty fine, it looks like, but just.
I don't like that sound.
Sorry. It's like when people rip. When people rip cardboard, I hate that.
Yeah, I don't know why that's bothering me.
Hey.
Oh, Lord. There he goes again.
I've got the stock back here warming. And the reason we've got that back there warming is because we don't want to put cold or even room temperature stock in with this. It needs to be hot when it goes into this pan. So we're going to go from there. Boop. No, yeah, just drink from that side.
Fine. Ooh, that's a beauty. You should just... Yep, that's what I was going to say. Dip that one again.
Okay.
Bitter.
So the fun thing about the Sidecar is that it's disputed who created it. So it was created in 1922, and I think we've talked about this when we first did it, but Harry's New York Bar in Paris claimed that they created it first. And then it was where Hemingway and Fitzgerald's and Gertrude Stein drank. And also the Ritz Hotel Bar in London. And that both approximately around 1922. But the most credible attribution goes to Harry McKellen, the bartender and venture owner of Harry's New York Bar, which was documented in his ABCs of Mixing Cocktails from 1922. The Ritz claims the rest of the story about American military officer arriving by motorcycle sidecar and evocative but undocumented. The Sidecar belongs to the Sauer family. One of the things I read was that the first version of it was actually in the Harry's ABCs of Mixing was the Ritz London recipe, and then was replaced later with his. And so there's some that's where the controversy sort of stems for. But it is part of the Sauer family, spirits, citrus, and sweetener. And then same with, it has the same skeleton of like a daiquiri or a whiskey sour or gimlet. But it's always based, if you're making it a true Sidecar, it's with cognac. So we've got Hennessy for that. And, and then Contra, which I don't have, I just have another orange liqueur and fresh lemon. Then the sugared rim is, you get some of the sugar on your lips as you're drawing it through to help sweeten and balance the drink. So, which is pretty good. Also, we're going to use cognac when we cook the mushrooms in a bit because we are going to flambe it. So, all right. We need, in our shaker here, 1.5 ounces of cognac. This is, again, Hennessy, because we're classy MFers. You could use brandy for this. You could use bourbon. But, again, traditionalists will tell you that you have to use cognac of some sort. And I need 3/4 ounce of orange liqueur. We'll eyeball this. We are so classy. How'd you know? And 3/4 ounce of lemon juice. So remember, I said it's a sour, so you get to make the face of. It's a pretty color.
Waste not, want not. What color is it? Like honey? Ooh, yeah. Oh gosh, wait.
Already?
Just in anticipation. Yes.
That's funny.
Okay.
Yep, there it is.
But not as sour because of the sugar rim.
Yeah, which
Which I like this line and this thing that you printed. It's not decoration, it's architecture. Then you get the sweet, then tart, then the warmth of the cognac. Tasty.
Science. If you haven't, you should go like this video right now. Please do that. We don't get a ton of likes, but it would be nice if we got some. I'm working on right now trying to put together like where we just film like 5 things in a row that are like
You've been
for
promising that for ages.
Yeah, but I can't get it together because, well, I'm lazy. So.
I'm not lazy.
But now.
Just gotta bring Jane.
I don't know what you want from me.
I want you just as you are.
Okay. No. I was just going to pour the whole thing and then that would have been disastrous, wouldn't it have?
Well, probably worse things have happened.
My sugar rim didn't get very good on the other side. Here we go. Yeah. See, I like sours.
Okay. You can have it.
The cognac is pretty boozy,
Yeah.
but, you know, that's what it is. Okay, so I've got the stove turned on to 425 degrees because that's going to go in there.
425.
Yes. We need to take a little bit of oil, neutral oil, canola or vegetable. So you have to use an oven-safe pan for this.
You want to add some Italian sparkling mineral water to yours?
No,
I did to mine.
I like it.
Okay.
And so, the potatoes. Can you get me the butter out of the refrigerator and the Dijon mustard?
But how much butter do you need? Is this enough? Or
I need.
I'm gonna get you this for now.
Yeah. Oh, that's salted.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. We'll just take this just in case. Thanks, my love.
That sounds great. Yep. You're welcome.
So I'm just gonna get as much moisture off of these as I can. Look at this hairy potato. We're gonna have to.
Oh no! Can you see it?
Here.
Oh yeah. There you go.
Look at this guy.
Hairy potato Pim. Isn't he cute?
There's your Pim. There's your Pim update. So this is going to be very, very important. When we put this in, we're not going to take this off until we know. So it's going to be
So this is like making
5 to
hash
7,
browns.
5 to 7 minutes.
So I would not be good at this because I'm terrible at making hash browns.
Yeah.
I always futz with them.
It's a thing that this is almost ready to go.
Now, I looked at your potatoes, and they're not all consistently the same height.
Yes, they are.
They are?
No, these are the ends that I cut off. So yes, there are. Most of them, the ones that I'm going to put in here, are all going to be, and then the other ones we'll do with something with. But good eye.
Okay.
But,
oh, I see. Oh, okay.
and then there's these guys. But I mean, you could probably put them in and they would be fine.
Well, I think you should. I was just wondering, like, let's find out.
So, once again.
Or you could cut them all so they were all the same as the ends. You could cut those in half.
Okay.
But you're not good.
5 to 7 minutes. It's 7:20 right now. Hot oil.
First splash.
Yep. Turn this down slightly. But it is calling for medium-high heat here, so. So what I did for these is I cut the ends off. And I actually, these little guys are actually the, you can see they're flat on the top too. So these are just what was over the 2-inch mark.
Oh, they're 2 inches.
2 inches.
Gotcha.
Sorry, I should have mentioned that. Okay. And then yeah. Generously kosher salt over the top. Generously. That's generously.
Yes, it is. I feel like I should have started a timer, but I didn't.
2 minutes in. 7:22.
Okay.
Yeah, Lexi, it is not great, but I got a scar here from the oven. I got a scar here from the oven. They're both roughly in the same exact location.
Yep.
I'm ambidextrous for the most part, so
Yeah.
that's just how it goes. I should get little tattooed outlines of
I think you're gonna have many more than those before
of little stitches or
this
something.
is over.
But so I've got 4 cloves of smashed garlic here. Okay. I've got 3 to 4 thyme sprigs whole. We're not going. It doesn't matter here. Just grab. You know what? Grab what you like. Do it with your heart, right?
That's right.
If I grab one thing and it just looks like that, that's one. So there we go. And then the 2 tablespoons. 2 tablespoons.
Okay.
That wouldn't be confusing to anybody.
Tablespoon.
2 tablespoons of butter, unsalted. I'm really excited to see what these look like when we flip them, if they're nice and... Because again, you can see how, I think it'll be more apparent when we do flip them, that they look like just really tall scallops.
They do look like scallops. Yeah, totally.
So, and like I said, it said 2
It's
inches.
that same browning.
Yeah. The Maillard reaction. I think that we have some information about the Maillard reaction.
I don't. I only have 1 page here, and
Look at the very top.
you read it all.
What's actually happening inside the potato.
Oh. The sear triggers the Maillard reaction on the flat surfaces. The proteins and sugars recombine under high heat into hundreds of new flavor compounds, creating the crust and a semi-permeable surface barrier. semi-permeable, or otherwise the stock wouldn't soak in, right?
Well, it goes up enough that it's gonna, it'll be up on the soft parts of the side. Oh, I think we're ready to go.
Really? That didn't seem long enough.
Nope,
Nope, not yet.
not right. Let's check this guy. Nope, we're almost there. So I'd say about a minute or so. I'm really excited. That looks gonna look good. Oh, Pim is down here looking like he's never eaten in his entire.
He's really trying to voodoo mind trick me
yeah,
right now.
Yeah. Really?
Are you wasting away?
Oh, Pim had himself a little adventure outside today.
You let him outside?
I did not let him outside when the door was open when Billy and I were coming in from outside, and he slipped his way out. Where's he gonna go? Look at him.
He has claws. He can climb up that fence.
Yeah. I don't think that's gonna happen.
Did he like it outside, or was he scared?
I mean, it's hard to tell.
I do have a harness for him.
Well, Lexi, he's not on the counter currently, but he does get on the counter, so.
Yeah. Doug put this gasket on the counter the other day, and then he couldn't find it, and I told him, I bet Pim took it, and you should be looking under furniture and stuff. And then sure enough, 2 days later, here comes Pim trotting around with it.
Luckily, I looked up what it was.
Well, I didn't know it was broken anyways.
Well, I don't know if I've told you this. So I taught myself how to take our Jeep 1988 Jeep Wrangler's carburetor YJ, our carburetor out, and I rebuilt it from scratch. So new skill
and there
unlocked.
were only a few leftover parts.
But that's because they came from the carburetor kit, which there's extra. So come on now. We're almost there. Oh, Amy's off to it's just you and I. I'm gonna give a little bit. I know it says not to disturb it, but I kind of want to make sure I know where we're at here. How's that guy look? No, don't do that. Don't do that. There we go. Ow. Just got a little oil. Perfect. That's how I like it. Okay. What do we got here? 728? That's not too. Don't worry, Pim, Ping, when he comes back, we'll after his dinner, we can hold him up again. Okay, so let's look. This guy, pretty close. I'm betting these guys, yeah. The smaller ones I'm gonna flip. That's what we're looking for.
Ooh, that looks good.
You can kind of see why they kind of look like scallops, right?
Yeah, especially the 1 inch thick ones.
No. Oh yeah.
Now, if you didn't have a cast iron, could you still do this?
You could, as long as it's an oven-safe
Gotcha.
pan. That's really the only prerequisite here. Okay. Now, We're going to take these and flip when deeply golden. We're going to add this in.
Ooh. It's making an exciting sound.
Baste briefly. So if you've ever pan cooked a steak, it's a very similar method to you're taking that butter and that, you want the garlic and everything kind of to be in it because it's going to start to brown. You're going to get, I mean, it already smells ridiculous in here. And that not only just continues to baste the top and keep them nice and flavorful, okay. Let's move them around. And I want this good stuff to be in the kind of what's going to happen with the sauce when we do this. So, okay, we're going to take our warm stock. We are going to not pour on top of the potatoes.
Okay.
We want
pour
to
on the sides.
Okay, that was about 2 cups. Just looking at a few things. Oh, that's very hot, very warm. Okay, so taking that off of there.
And it goes in the oven?
We need to put 2 more tablespoons of butter in. And
So
then
this is a diet recipe.
it's French. If you think this is a diet recipe,
Talk to me about making sure the broth or the stock or whatever was warm, hot, really,
yeah.
before putting it in there.
Well, it helps.
I think
It
you're
doesn't
gonna need
shock
that.
things,
Gotcha.
so it helps keep it at temperature. And then cold stock will drop the heat, as I said. And it breaks the sear. Always add warm first.
Oh,
So, open this.
exciting.
Grab this guy, both hands. This is silicone, so it could probably go in there, but
But then it will be warm when you
yeah,
try to pull it.
exactly. And about 30 minutes.
30. Oh, it smells really good.
Yeah. So, pan number 2. I think we need a bigger one than that guy.
They are just regular old bacon potatoes because I did a baked potato bar at school the other day, and those were the leftover potatoes that didn't get baked.
Yukon potatoes are good.
Hi, Linda.
Because they have lots of that. So, Linda!
Are they Yukon?
They are Yukon potatoes.
Oh, I didn't think they were.
Well, they're Idaho potatoes, but they're the big baking
They're just
potatoes.
baking potatoes.
But the Yukon baking are basically the same. So
no, I think they're creamier.
they're gonna have that. Okay.
Yeah, I think they're just russet potatoes.
So I have in a dry hot pan, which we're going to make hot right now. No sauce. Or no butter yet. So we've done this kind of in the past. We're not going to put any salt on these right away. We are just going to let these go onto the surface and sear.
There's nothing on there?
There will be nothing on
Nothing
there.
in the pan? The camera lies about the colors. Yes.
I did not use can't get Alaskan Yukons. I've got Royal Crest Idaho potatoes.
Idaho.
So,
That's where potatoes come from, is Idaho.
Do this in a single layer. So don't crowd. Everything goes down. So when we made the mushroom adobo.
Nice. Is Marshall? Oh, Marshall and I baked hot crust buns this morning.
Wow.
Ooh, la la.
Speaking of the mirrors, sounds like they'll be visiting us in the first part of June.
See them soon, yeah.
So
Fantastic.
we will see you in the
We'll
first
see
part.
Linda too then,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I was going to say, Linda, we will see you.
The whole fan family.
The reason you don't want to crowd these is because you want them to have enough room to, when they're releasing the steam that they have of the liquid, that they allow that to release easily. If you have these stacked on top, it'll trap it, and then you start to get, you get what you don't want, which is soft this. You want to get this going.
Get sweaty.
Yeah. We want 3, we're gonna, once they get some color on them, we're gonna move them some to the side, add some more, and do that until everybody's in there.
The steakhouse?
I don't remember.
Until everybody's at the party?
And then we're going to add in 3 tablespoons of butter, which is about what we've got here. So,
But not until they're all brown.
yes.
I actually, well, we're not religious, but Easter snuck up on me. So, nothing. We're doing nothing.
Maybe we'll go see Project Hail Mary tomorrow.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Maybe there'll be no one there since everybody will be looking for Jesus eggs. I don't know. I think that's what happens.
Normally I would have gone to a brunch somewhere, but I forgot. I don't have a reservation.
So the other
There you
thing, sorry to interrupt. The other thing that we want to remember here is we're trying to complement flavors together. So this is going to be butter. There's going to be sprigs of thyme in here, garlic. And then once that's good, we'll deglaze the whole thing with like a little bit, and we'll light some fire too. Fire. What else has been going on?
Let's see.
Oh, we decided that we're going to stay in this house until they find us mummified, and then.
So, in my art studio, I have started hanging floral paintings that I find at thrift stores. And it's looking very beautiful, I must say. Don't you think?
I think it looks amazing.
And then what else? We've been adding a lot of... Was that a mushroom?
Yeah, I pushed down.
Funny. We've been adding lots of plants. Well, let's see. I've been watching The Pit. I've been watching Shrinking, which I guess it's like about to end. I'm only on season 2.
Did you start season 2?
No, not yet. Yeah, no, yeah, I did.
I haven't watched.
I have been watching Fisk. Fisk? Yeah. It's on Netflix. It's an Australian show. It's good. Yeah, screaming mushrooms, exactly. And that did sound like a little scream. But I've had this chest cold for a week.
Yeah.
And it stinks.
Yeah, it's not been friendly to you.
Yeah. And we've been working on our class for UNR.
Yeah, I've got to check the email, see if they accepted everything.
And what else? That was a good one. It was funny.
I want to show you. That's what we're looking for.
Yeah.
So I'm going to turn that. Yeah. Kind of just let everybody come up and. So this is the thing that I learned about. My whole life I just put mushrooms and pushed them down, and then you went. That's what you did. You put salt and pepper, you put everything in there. But then that mushroom adobo recipe was really like, no, you don't want to do that because this can help. The searing of it brings out you can get like a good meatiness to the flavor. So if anybody is a vegetarian and already knew this, I mean, thanks for sharing, but also it's pretty cool. Oh my God, the pollen was so bad. Like last week, Lexi, I woke up and my eyes were super puffy. My soft palate was so swollen that basically it felt like I could just feel it in the back of my throat.
Yeah.
And so luckily I took the day off and rested because it was that, and plus I took a bunch of Benadryl and probably shouldn't be doing anything on Benadryl.
But that's the thing with you. When you are actually having an allergic reaction to something and you take Benadryl, it does not make you tired or loopy.
I know. I gave 2 to Amy, and she says, "Oh, I'm going to take another Benadryl." I said, "Well, I already gave you 2."
I was like, "Oh, thank God I didn't take another."
She's like, "Oh my God." I said, "Well."
And then I slept for 11 hours.
Yeah. She's like, "Well, it's 8 o'clock. I guess I'm going to bed." And I was like, "Okay. See you later." Whoa.
So once upon a time, this is a Benadryl story. You know the stuff in well, it used to be. I don't know if it still is, but the stuff in Tylenol PM that made you sleepy was Benadryl. And Doug had an allergic reaction to shrimp,
which I never
when we were camping.
Never had before.
And have never had again. But we didn't have any Benadryl, but we had Tylenol PM. So I gave him 4 Tylenol PM, and it took care of the allergic reaction, but did not knock him out.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
I was just like, I don't know is this supposed to do something? She's like, yeah, you shouldn't be
talking.
You should be comatose right now. And I was like, I feel fine. She's like, well, you shouldn't.
But your hives were gone.
Yeah, almost instantly, which was good because they were bad.
Yeah.
That's happened to when I ate hot mustard once too, that we made for wontons. But, you can become allergic to anything at any time.
Yes, you can. And so I've never had spring allergies before. This is the first year of spring allergies for me. I get fall allergies.
Yeah.
But not spring allergies. But now apparently I get those too. So, yay.
Yeah, this is,
Oh, that's weird.
What's that?
Well, it's funny because, I'm allergic to avocados, but only at a certain ripeness. And the same with melons.
Mm-hmm. I was just going to say melons are a big one for you. But again, only at a certain ripeness.
Yeah.
That pan is ripping hot, everybody. Whew.
Ooh, coconut, even in the air. Oh, that's a bummer.
Oh. Yeah, that's terrible. You don't get to drink pina coladas? Man. So I was having a discussion with some people online. And we were talking about what, there's summer movies that take place in the summer and winter movies and fall movies, but we couldn't really name any movies that take place specifically in the spring.
Great.
So, yeah. Somebody said, well, things like, Pride and Prejudice and things like that, those movies sort of always take place in the spring. And
think about any movies where you see that happen in DC where you see all the cherry blossoms.
Yeah, it's true. I don't know.
Spring movie.
Just trying to get these.
Trying to think of or movies that have stuff thawing.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know either.
But then I'm like, well, is there any animated movies or anything like that even? So, I don't know. Yep.
That strictly happen in the spring? No. But have spring in them, yes.
I would say predominantly most of the movie is set in spring. Because there's Easter, which is a major holiday.
Beauty and the Beast has a lot of spring.
Uh-huh. That's true, because they're coming out of winter.
Yeah.
Okay, there's one.
That smells really good.
The mushrooms? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I haven't even put anything in with the mushrooms.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you. I thought when you made mushrooms, you like put the fat in there, put the herbs in there, put the mushrooms in there, saute it up.
Apparently no.
But this obviously adds a lot more flavor.
Well, yeah, because you could definitely smell.
Oh, Peter Rabbit, The Sound of Music.
Oh, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
See?
Heidi.
Yeah. The hills are alive with the sound of music.
Oh gosh, there was a time in my elementary school years, because I was a latchkey kid, I watched The Sound of Music like every day after school.
Yep.
VHS.
I was trying to think. It's funny because Billy and Teresa came over with the kids and they were talking and they were like, told the kids, okay, now you have to go ride your bikes around the neighborhood like 4 times. And then every time Avery came back around while we were talking in the driveway, okay, I'm on number 4. Like it was a punishment or something like that. And I was like, well, hopefully that'll change when school's out and more kids are about.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Oh. Yeah. I guess, well, anybody, okay. The Fugitive, because it takes place St. Patrick's Day. Any movie that features St. Patrick's Day is like spring adjacent. I wouldn't call Dr. Richard Kimball, the paragon of a spring movie, but
Brigadoon.
yeah. Okay, so we got about 16 minutes left on those guys. This is coming along the way we want it to.
Yeah.
Little Princess. Huh. See? This is a great discussion. I love it. Nice work. Oh, yeah. So that's a good one. Now we're getting there. Okay. So I'm going to since these are down on there, I'm going to take this and sort of give it smaller. And we got to...
Who was walking around back there with you? Was it Blue?
Blue.
Blue is our black lab. Oh, hello, Tim. Did you eat all of your dinner?
Come here. I'm not going to give you any of this. Hi.
You can't see him.
Come here.
You can see his tail.
Come here. You dummy.
Oh, here we go. Oh, there we go.
There he is. There's a good
There he
boys.
is.
Okay, out of the kitchen. Good job, everybody. We did it.
Good boy.
So the thing that we really got out of this is see all this fond on the bottom here. That's what we really were looking for. Okay, now it smells even better. Like those. Mm-hmm. Make sure that we turn this down a little bit. And then we need to add 2 ounces of cognac. How many animals do we have? We have 2 dogs and 4 cats.
Too many.
1 cat might not be around after next week, but.
Did you talk to Teresa about that?
I did.
Did you make a date?
After next weekend.
Why after next week?
I don't know, just because that's what. You want to get that cognac and you want to get it nice and scraping all that stuff on the bottom off. Oh, turn the flame off. Perfect.
You just ran out?
Oh, always. It's the way it goes around here. Luckily, I anticipated that might happen. Wait, something's not right.
Excuse me.
Sorry, everybody. Technical difficulties.
What are you doing, you dangerous man?
Oh, well. It didn't flame.
Lighting?
That's okay. Really, it was just to get that fond off of there. Which is, we've successfully got, because if it browned on the mushrooms, then it browned on the pan, and that pan had that flavor, and that's what we want.
Yeah, I'm going to zoom in on them. Ooh.
So now I need 2 tablespoons of Dijon, which always explodes.
What is that?
It's pressure.
It's under pressure.
So Dijon, I have, in my adult life, have come to really respect as an ingredient in things that I wouldn't have thought to put it in, because it's so versatile. It adds a nice flavor, and I only grew up on yellow mustard, so like when you're only growing up on yellow mustard, you don't get the flavor that you're looking. A good flavor of mustard. I like yellow mustard a little bit, but I didn't really like it at all when I was a kid. So, okay, 1/3 of a cup of heavy cream. I'm going to give this a nice stir. Mix it all together in here. And this will eventually, we want this to, matter of fact, it's kind of already there, so I'm going to give it a little bit more of this just to help us out. Oh yeah, look at that. Pretty much didn't need to do too much to get it to thicken and coat the back of a spoon.
Yeah, looks good.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn this like as low as this thing's gonna go. We've got about 10 minutes left. We're gonna take a look at them and just kind of let these hang out. Let's take a look. Okay. They've had quite a bit of absorption. They look pretty good. I mean, I'm really excited, I can tell you that much. Take and make some room here. Let's make sure I didn't miss anything else. Oh, flat leaf parsley, which is looking pretty sad right now.
Sorry.
Okay.
Don't like that?
I reject that. I wonder if it's... No, that's weird. I don't know what's happening. It's fine. That part's fine.
Smell that part.
It's fine. I think it's just...
The ends.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that looks fine there. It's, again, it's just a partially garnish. It's not gonna... It's gonna add some stuff to it, but not... No. Oh yeah, okay. So see the color even just sitting there kind of is, now I'm stirring it, but you want to make sure all of this. So if I was going to make a main dish to go with this, get yourself a delicious, very marbled ribeye steak and either do a reverse sear or a sous vide and give it a nice sear. And I would take the potatoes out of that, set them off to the side, add more butter, and do a ripping hot sear in there with all that butter and then add more butter and garlic and all of that, and just sort of pan and do that. And then this on top of the steak with the potatoes and the creme fraiche together is going to be pretty killer. So I'm pretty excited right now. I probably should have got two.
But in full transparency, we're having the potatoes with leftover pizza.
Because we bought pizza on Friday because I was in a mood. I wish, I to be honest with you now, at this point in the night, looking at the potatoes and looking at that, I'm really sad that I didn't get a steak.
Oh, well.
I'm going to have to do it again.
Next time.
Yes, Fire. I think, I say that to people, and if they're not of a certain age, they have no idea what the hell I'm talking about. No. Also, is this your first time in watching? I don't think I've seen your name before. Welcome to the chat. If you're somebody that we might know, please speak up, but nice to see you. Thank you for being here. Oh my God. The smell in here right now is ridiculous. Huh.
Oh, gotcha.
Well, perfect.
Well, thank you.
Well, thank you, Deefy. You were doing a pretty great job. Let me see.
When you say a considerable amount of liquid has absorbed, what are we talking? Half of it?
At least half.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Hey, Nala, there you are. Welcome. Nice to see you, too. How is everybody that I haven't seen? I'm a wino. Amy's definitely a wino. So, I don't know. 10 people backing. So yeah, if you're not subscribed, please go do that right now. That'd be awesome. We're at 246. I'd love to see you get us to 250 pretty soon. That'd be pretty amazing. And like this video too. That'd be really amazing. So, Amy does know where I sleep, but she also knows that she's a wino. So, I mean, I don't want to tell you your business, but this is her normal wine glass. So,
Are you shaming me?
no, I'm just telling people that is the wine glass that you use. So,
That's the standard wine glass.
but we probably should also say that when we went to Alpha Omega, which is our main winery that we belong to.
Exactly, Deefy. Exactly.
Don't threaten me with a good time. Okay, first of all, I want to do just a teeny tiny taste on this sauce.
A teeny tiny taste?
Because
It's going to be amazing. You know what I love about mustard?
Holy shit.
I want a little taste of that. Is that mustard helps cheesy things taste cheesier.
That's right.
Wow.
That's really good.
You could put that on a lot of stuff.
Yeah. You know what this would also go really well on?
What?
Oh my God. Get a really good thick rib chop. Exactly. A rib pork chop that's like that thick. Put it in the pan. And then at the very end, dress the whole thing in the mushrooms and that and just dress it on top of it.
Yeah. That'd be really good.
That is the way to go. Tiny Whisk, where's Tiny Whisk? I'm in the drawer, Doug. Why don't you bring me out and say hi to everybody? It's Tiny Whisk. Do 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 do. Ooh.
This is where things get weird, people.
Get weird? Amy, what did you do today? What did I do today? I slept a lot. I don't know why. I was like I could have slept on my couch pretty much, like I said earlier, all day.
I showed Joyce around town.
Yeah. Is this our first time in Reno?
I don't think so, but I don't know.
Wow. That really took on the...
So we went up and I drove her around the university. She wanted to see it.
That took on a really good flavor, too. Like, just in that time period.
Yeah. That is quite tasty.
Simple. See, this is a thing that you can take. You don't need to make. You can just get creme fraiche and mix it in there. But I think it's the again, this sitting for basically an hour is put out there pretty good. So I'm gonna ginger spoon. Yeah. Sorry, I'm making sure the plating I've got understanding here.
2 minutes, Turkish.
I'm very excited. You said it was 2 minutes, 5 minutes ago. Oh, yeah. So wait, spring is, like I said, spring is sprung. There's a lot of...
Still a tiny bit of snow on Peavine.
Probably.
Did you plant your tomatoes already?
Well, they're in the greenhouse.
Okay. That's safe.
I don't plant anything until May. So 57 seconds.
Can you make it?
I mean, yes. Okay, I'm going to remove this from the heat and just add some green in there. Mix it all up. It'll add a little bit of freshness. So you want to try a little bit, just the mushroom too? My God, that is so good. Amazing. Unreal. Clear. You also don't be a fool here. Don't trust that on its own.
Try not to touch your arm on anything. You all right, Jack?
The grumbliest dog in the world laid down. So let's take a look at these.
I want you to poke a fork in there.
Okay.
I want to know just how soft they are.
Again, this is a good check, but I mean, pretty good. I would look at this and just...
Should they go a bit longer?
Probably. But these ones should be
What about the shortier ones? Yeah.
Yeah. Those
Oh, yeah.
So
Just stick the other ones back in.
Yeah. These ones didn't get, I should have let them sit without the liquid a little longer because they didn't get on one side, which is fine though, because they're gonna, let me just double check this one. No, I'm gonna leave that one in too. We've got 3 to taste, so.
Don't forget you turned the oven off.
I did. So this is an important lesson in making sure like you know what your oven temperature is if you need to go up. Like this was at least 30 minutes, which is what we did. So it was for us, 30 minutes was not enough for the tall ones.
Yeah.
So okay. Just on the side, a little dollop here.
I'm excited.
Yeah, me too. There you go, my love.
Thank you. This looks gross.
Yes, it does.
I don't know what to do. I'm going to have one bite without anything.
There's a quilt show in June, Linda says.
In Reno?
I don't know. She says, are you attending the quilt show in June?
Is it in Reno?
Let's...
By itself, that is delicious.
The potato is good by itself?
Yes.
Wow, that is like... That's uncanny how good that is.
Mm-hmm.
The flavor of the stock and everything comes really nicely through.
I didn't know it was in Reno. I'll certainly try. Are you?
Mm-hmm. These are deliciously soft.
Yeah.
But they still have a little tooth to them, which is great. And the crunchiness, you do get a nice like bite on the end too. Oh my God, I'm really... Here we go. Trying to find the first perfect bite here. With the mushrooms, man, it's like a flavor explosion in your mouth. That's crazy. That is really, really, really unbelievable. Wow. Those French, they really know what they're doing over there. I'm going to give them another try with some of
I
this
want
food.
to eat the mushrooms as their own dish.
I would eat them as their own dish too.
Yeah. And then the herby creme fraiche with the potato. Although it really doesn't need it, but it's just like that extra.
I just ate the mushrooms on top of the potato with the creme fraiche on top.
What are you doing?
And that is pretty excellent as well.
Are you a wild man? Okay, I'm going to try.
I think... Here's my assessment. I think the potato, if you had... What I would do is I think you should do the smaller potatoes. Do like 1 inch thick.
Yeah.
Then do a bunch of them, and you could eat this. It's like a vegetarian meal.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's got cream in it, obviously, so whatever. But, you know, no meat.
No meat.
And that is going to be plenty of food. That's really, really good. All right, well, we knocked, not to pat myself on the back, but knocked it out of the park for our first week back after a little break.
Great job.
We have only a couple of things coming up. A lot of it is in May. And so April's pretty clear all the way through, so we'll be here. Outside of delegate assembly for Amy, right, for one of the weekends.
Right.
But Denise will be back, and then who knows what tomfoolery we'll get into. If you've got ideas, if you haven't joined our Discord, it's one of the top links in our description of the video. You should totally do so. I'm terrible at posting things in there, but I try and post the recipes for what we're making at least before the show starts, and even the cocktail. So if you wanted to like have enough time to go get it. we are, yeah, maybe a recipe. I think we're going to dive into a recipe 10 recipe next weekend to kind of see what we're going to find. And until then, I guess we'll just, I drink all my cocktail, so I'm going to have to slurp out with this. But we remember to like and subscribe. And remember, we love you very, very much. Thank you for coming by as always. And remember to be kind, be loyal, give grace where you can, and do something nice for somebody next week. We love you so much. Thank you for being here, and we'll see you next week. Watch one of our other videos. Bye-bye.